Previously on Loud Librarians.
9 literary legends set sail to the tropical island
To find love, deception, and maybe a library card of no expiration date.
But not everything is as it seems on Stacks and Caicos.
Welcome to the season finale of Loud Librarians.
Love in the Stacks and Caicos. Hello, and welcome to the season finale of Loud Librarians. I'm Hannah.
And I'm Amber, and we have officially lost our minds, but in the best way possible, I promise.
Woo, woo, woo. That's right. For the season finale, we're bringing you a completely unhinged literary love story set on a tropical island where historical authors and famous librarians are trying to find romance and maybe solve a mystery.
Because obviously that's how we wanted to end this season. Welcome to Love in the Stacks and Caicos.
Okay, set the scene. Contestants have been dropped off by boat, pirate ship, or some other dramatic personal entrance. They each packed one suitcase, one deeply personal trauma, and one rare book they refuse to explain.
Let's meet the contestants.
Our first contestant is Melville Dewey. Total frat boy energy. All right, guys. I mean, he's always shirtless. He came here for two things and two things only. Cataloging and harassing, meeting chicks is the absolute life of the party for approximately 2 minutes until he whips out an acoustic guitar. He only knows how to play Wonderwall. Or starts mansplaining classification systems. Make sure everyone knows he started the Dewey Decimal System. Okay.
Our second contestant is Edgar Allan Poe, also known as EAP. EAP. He refuses to participate in group dates. He carries a pet raven as his emotional support animal and insists that love is but a shadow beneath the blood moon. EAP is constantly mistaken for a vampire by other contestants, and he also wants to date a ghost.
Spooky.
Spooky dooky.
Okay, next up we have the librarian from the Library of Alexandria Times. This guy, he's artsy, he's eccentric. I mean, can we get a round of applause for cloaks, ropes, and scrolls?
Yeah.
It's ancient times. This old kook sure knows a thing or two about the entire history of humanity. He gives off major old art teacher vibes and is beloved by the masses once you get past all of these oddities. He does have a fear of fire, and don't get him started on Julius Caesar.
Up next is James Frey. He still claims that A Million Little Pieces is 100% true. On day 1, he's in love with everyone. Day 2, he claims that he's a prince. And by day 3, he disappears for hours and returns saying that he just processed trauma in the caves. This guy causes endless amounts of drama.
But we love it for the island. All right, next up, we have Batgirl, Dr. Barbara Gordon. I mean, can we get a blammo, pow, kazam? She's a hacker, sneak attack. Librarian by day and crime fighter by night. Babs is a girl next door with a photographic memory and a knack for solving crime. Well, a bit of a know-it-all. She is forgiven when she's proven right 99% of the time. Typical librarian. A master of multiple martial arts, so don't mess with her. She's also, she's loving the vampire bat energy that Poe's giving off.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
Interesting.
coming in strong.
Coming in really strong.
Yeah.
Up next is the iconic Toni Morrison, who's we all think of as mother.
Giving.
Yes. She doesn't compete. People just gravitate towards her. She gives life advice, makes the best iced tea, and once ended a group date with a single quote that made everyone cry. Might be the only person who can read Poe like a book.
Ooh. Man, Poe being the center.
I know.
Already.
Poe. We have to watch out for Poe.
Already, our
EAP.
God King. Okay. Well, now coming up we have, it is sweet, Amanda Gorman, our little baby girl, refused as to how or why. She says she's confused as to how or why she's here. She swears that she was concentrating very hard on writing an acrostic poem when she was transported to the island. Would never actually sign up for this herself. Okay.
That's what they all say.
Yeah, does not tolerate anyone infantilizing her. Oopsie, sorry about that. Is very into the Alexandria Librarians aesthetic and would love to borrow some jewelry. Well, she does have great fashion.
Yes. Good color scheme. One more. Last but not least is Sylvia Plath. She describes every interaction as a descent into the psychic void. She keeps a beekeeping veil in her suitcase for emotional support and is surprisingly good at beach volleyball. Sylvia accidentally wins every poetry challenge.
Oh, Sylvie. And now, also last and certainly not least, we have our prolific leader and host, William Shakespeare, aka the Bard. Willie S. Shakesy B. You already know who he is. He kind of doesn't need that much of an intro. I mean, he's iconic. He's dramatic.
Yes.
He's funny, compassionate. With a slapping beard, and he just loves love. I couldn't imagine anyone else that would be more equipped to wrangle all these eccentric literary geniuses onto one island. And speaking of that, let's get back to Stacks and Caicos.
Yeah. Dewey, always looking for attention, cannonballs into the lagoon. Amanda Gorman, still baffled as to how she signed up for this, is holding a laminated syllabus.
Poe just appears. No one saw him get there.
Shakespeare shouts a sonnet into the air to welcome them all.
Toni Morrison is already so over it. She pulls Shakespeare aside and says, I'm here to mentor, not to mess around.
Yeah. Meanwhile, James Fry is lying to the crew, claiming that he's actually the inspiration for the Odyssey, of course.
No one asked him. No one cares.
He also told producers that he invented the moon. He's truth adjacent.
Barbara is staying one step ahead of the game. It hasn't even started yet, and she's already mapped out the entire island.
Crafty one. Sylvia's written like 5 breakup and heartache poems and keeps speaking in metaphors. She may or may not believe that the island is sentient.
Oh, Sylvie. Dewey is such an inquisitive yet judgmental man. Tries to categorize Sylvia, Poe, and Amanda.
Oh, God.
Maybe the 800s literature for Amanda. Poe, 100s philosophy with angst. Sylvia, 150s therapy.
Sylvia corrects him. She's 741.5 graphic despair, duh. Amanda requests poetic autonomy. Thanks.
Don't decimal me, bro.
In the most emotionally stable corner of the island, Toni Morrison and Batgirl are deep in conversation on a driftwood bench, discussing narrative structure and the nature of trust. Wait, what was that?
Well, that was the library hut. Alexandria librarian Alex is screaming. Not in fear either, but in outrage.
Poe is lurking around the corner, speaking silently into his raven, whispering even. And Sylvia joins him. They're bonding over existentialism and the unimaginable way of being.
Is this our first love connection?
Who knows? Amanda was supposed to be on the Trinidad into Poems for Young Artists seminar, and now James Frey is stress-eating papayas.
Oh, jeez. Classic mix-up. Trinidad into Poems, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, so now Shakespeare. Shakespeare has the cast gather around near the library love hut. He looks confused and somewhat distraught. So he starts counting in his head the amount of contestants in front of him. Something's thy off. Thou someone's missing.
Wait, there's supposed to be 9 contestants. I know, this is an odd number, but look, Stacks and Caicos, math isn't this island's strong suit.
Well, Willie exclaims loudly to production, hey, where's Bram Stoker? That's my British accent. The cameraman runs past the cast and host, very Jerry Springer style. Ooh. When he sees a tipped-over canoe, he flips it over, and there is Bram Stoker with the stake to the heart. To be continued in Act 2.